Hey guys, this is going to be a short final one.
Move over.
Yeah, because I'm about to rush off. But Nemesis 4, aka that had nothing to do with anything.
Okay, so she's like, I need to go back to the future, or get to the future.
So I have babies and conquer the cyborg monsters.
So now, it's now 2080.
Yeah, which is 3 years after the Cyber War.
Yeah. And apparently she spent the last 13 years working as an assassin in the future.
So the Cyber War, either she was assassin during the Cyber War when she was supposed to be winning it, or she won the Cyber War before it actually happened.
Because that's all, the Cyber War is over now.
And when she was sent back in time.
That was all, like, that was resolved off screen.
Yeah, so she was sent back in time as a baby in 2077.
She was the DNA child.
So she changed her own history and she shouldn't exist.
Yeah. So we don't know how she got back from the past of Africa.
Yep, no explanation.
That whole plotline is dead. Her necklaces, her 20 half-sisters, they're not even a thing.
Now she's like now it's a softcore porn film.
It is. It is like some kind of person's fetish porn. Really.
She spends about 20% of the film naked.
Yeah. And she's a bodybuilder. I mean, no offense to the actress, but like it kind of looks weird when you have breasts on top of pecs. It looks like really you didn't expect that.
I'm not kidding when I say I could review this film and basically say this is the fourth in the the Nemesis series, and I'm not going to tell you anything about the first three because the more you know, the less you will understand.
Yeah.
Usually when a series is this schizophrenic between entries, it's because they have a wildly different production crew. But no, it's the same guy!
Yeah, we don't know, like
I can't remember what I was doing.
People go on long monologues where it's just them in close-up, like, because the actors were filmed at different times.
Or in one case, I'm pretty sure it's because the woman was naked, and they didn't want to have him, her being naked during the other guy's lines.
Yeah. And, like, all of the cyborgs now look like they're a alien race from the first season of Star Trek Next Generation.
Yep.
Like, they have, like, these blue and purple, like, leopard spots. And then, like, Cardassian kind of ridges and...
They got Andrew Divoff, but they can only ever put him in, like, a black room with a light going down, and he's going, like, I am Andrew Divoff, doing South African accent.
Yeah, it's just really weird, and now there's a lot more fluids, and two of them have sex... Oh, no, one of them has sex with her, and he has, like, this ejectable penis thing, and her belly button, like, opens up. It's just...
And then you've got the DNA child is now apparently so cybernetic, even though she's supposed to destroy the cyborgs, that she has knives that come out of her nipples and drill into a guy's head to kill him.
Literally tit-fucked him to death. Literally. As in,
this is easily the most reviewable of the films.
Like, yeah, like I thought she was like, oh, she's the DNA child. She has special powers. She must procreate to spread the stronger human DNA and bring down the cyborgs.
But no, she's
she's a cyborg now too.
She's a cyborg who works for the mob, killing other cyborgs.
I think, isn't everyone a cyborg now?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's so bad and so confusing. And
this is better than 3 or 1. This is purely ridiculous, reviewable crap.
It's very cracked out. Like, I think you actually could get a review out of this.
I could, yeah. Like, 3 is just boring and shit. Number 1 is just occasionally interesting and shit. 2 is just amusing and shit. This is cracked out amusing and shit.
And, like, it's another one of those where it's like we start in New York City, but it's filmed somewhere in Eastern Europe. I think they're trying to say it's Brazil, but you can tell it's Eastern Europe.
Yeah, no, actually, it is set in Eastern Europe. They said we're going to Eastern Europe. So, it is set in Eastern Europe, but apparently the big bad is the Brazilian mafia boss.
Because she accidentally kills his son because... he matched all the conditions of a hit that she was on, and then she's like, connect me with him. And she's like, basically just pick up the phone and like call like the most powerful man in Brazil from
to apologize for killing his son.
Yeah.
And then you got this other guy who looks like Brian Downey, who played Stanley Tweedle and Lex, she tortures him. She like bricks him with a big piece of metal, and then she drops heavy weights on his legs to torture him, and then she tit fucks him to death and tasers him. And it's like, I could get a review of this. You just got naked Arnold Schwarzenegger woman. She looks... She looks
like she's wearing a wig, quite honestly. She does in this, and I think that she is.
In one of her hits, she's wearing this sort of like pleather, sort of PVC-ish sort of coat and a hat and everything. And she looks like a female Tom of Finland character, which is fascinating.
Oh, and there's an angel, and it's
Yeah.
death. And
Yeah,
it's just,
there's some sort of spirit.
because robots have religion now, just like in that horrible one that we watched.
She's... A personification of death is following her around. There's been nothing supernatural in this series up until now. And, you know, it's going to be a angel or a demon, depending if she's going to heaven or hell.
Yeah, the subtitle is Nemesis 4, Cry of Angels.
So...
Are you pleased? We spent an entire day on your man, what's his face? Pyun?
Albert Pyun.
Yeah.
I am baffled by this film. I could get a review out of it. As far as I can tell, Nemesis 1, Nemesis 2, and Nemesis 4 are 3 okay-ish in varying degrees trashy films. 3 you ignore, 1, 2, and 4 just... But they're not, but...
Like, 4, just like, you could be, except for the girl and her name, it could just be in a completely different movie.
Yeah, well, like 1 and 2 as well. It's like, just act as though they're not part of the same series. Because they're not.
At least you didn't pay a lot for this whole thing.
Yeah.
There's that. Well, yeah. So that's been our Nemesis marathon. Done in one day. 4 Nemesis films.
Yep. Don't know what the next marathon might be.
We have a few ideas.
Yeah. I want to make you watch all the Hellraiser films. There's 10 of them.
Oh, jeez.
No, there's 9.
I don't know if I have time for that. Well.
I rip your soul apart.
So that's been us. We love you,
Honey,
fans.
The woman in black in this episode, in this film, she's angel to some, demon to others. Which is the quote from Hellraiser.
What?